Webtalk is about to explode in 2021. So today in this video, I want to take you through Webtalk, and I just want to show you the current trend change in Webtalk with the Alexa rankings. I also want to talk about the app that is coming out and how this is actually going to impact us a lot in 2021. So I'm going to show you what I actually see coming, and I'm going to explain to you why I see it coming. So if you want to see that, stick around, watch this. So to explain this, we're going to go through Alexa ranking, we're going to go through a few of RJ's posts, we're also going to go through Webtalk trends and previous history with Facebook and the Facebook app. So the first thing I want to talk about here is the change in the trend. Now what I mean by this is, you can see here at the start of each month, what happens with Webtalk is they up the ad pool. And when they up the ad pool, it increases the ad slice amount, that sort of stuff. So you get a lot of activity at the start of each month, but then it begins to die off. And this has happened repeatedly. I'm consistently watching this, and it's happened over and over again. And you can see here at the start of October, we had that peak. We had that interest, the high interest, come back in when the ad pool was nice and high, when the ad slice was nice and high. But then towards the end of October, it died off again until the start of the next month, which would have been November. Now in November, it's done the exact same thing. Went sideways, died off again towards the start of the next month. Now we got to December and it's jumped up, so it had the excitement, and then just as it started to even out again, something happened and it started climbing again. So you can see how it's climbing here from the middle of the month, so about 2 weeks ago, and I can explain this in detail right now with RJ's post. So approximately 2 weeks ago, RJ has come out with a post. Great news to report today. Our iOS and Android apps were approved to release to the App and Play Store over the weekend. Now this is just the approval for the apps, and ever since this would have died off again, but RJ is pretty confident about the app getting launched. Now if I keep scrolling up, you'll see a consistent amount of follow-ups since this time. So one here, another one about 2 weeks ago, and they had a target of the 21st, but due to them shutting over Christmas and sort of stuff, they got that pushed back a few days. But I keep going up, and you're going to see more. He is consistently following up with the Webtalk app, and this is keeping all of the users excited. This is what's kept them active at the moment. Now if I continuously come up here, there is more and more news about the Android app. So here, about a week ago, it goes sometimes over the next 2 weeks, soft launching of the iOS and the Android apps in the Play Store. Now he's also got the user amount here, which I want to talk about later too, so I've highlighted it. So 7 million total users today, and also 600,000 members. So the members are pretty much the ones that have completed the profile, and they active every now and again. The users aren't so much active, but I just want you to know them numbers because we will talk about them a bit later. So I'll keep going up, and there's another one here. Now this was just 3 days ago, and he has followed up with us saying we will target launching our iOS and Android apps early next week. Okay, so this one here sort of gave me the confirmation that it's coming out this year. And then what really made me excited is his last one. So he gave us a Christmas wish, said best wishes for Christmas, that sort of stuff, but he's also mentioned the app again. So in a personal Christmas, happy Christmas post, he's also mentioned the app. Now this shows me very, very confident that the app is coming, especially how he is highlighted here next week. So that alone has shown me confidence. Now I'm going to go into Google Trends. Now in Google Trends, you can see we have been climbing now pretty much since I've been on it. And they had when they first launched their beta test and that, they had a bit of excitement, all that sort of stuff. That started off, and then it sort of slowly went sideways for a bit, and now it is climbing up again. It's been climbing up since January 2020. And it is at a decent amount right here. But if I scroll down a bit and we go down here, you can see what is actually trending. So we got rising. Now I want to go up and I want to compare this to Facebook, and I just want to show you a few things that will get you pretty excited. So you can see here, Facebook is the red line. Now I haven't changed the Webtalk, so the Webtalk's still there. It is the blue line. I have extended the period to 2004. Reason being is because that's when Facebook was brought out and I needed longer time. So you can see it makes Webtalk look obsolete. Like there's pretty much just a flat line there on Webtalk, and that's only because of how much volume is in Facebook. Now February 2004 was when Facebook was created. Now coming back into Google Trends, we'll go down to February 2004. You can see here from February 2004, it started flatline for ages. Now, this is all their beta testing, all that sort of stuff. And then around here, they most probably went live with the website and started bringing users in. Now, what really excites me, if I go to when was the Webtalk app launched? 2008. So now we go back into here and have a look. Where is 2008? So 2008 is right here, right before this massive spike in search volume. Now, I see this same thing happening with Webtalk, but the only difference with Webtalk that Facebook did not have, and that is the referral program. So not only is Webtalk going to grow from the app alone, going to increase the current users, all that sort of stuff, but the members on Webtalk want to grow Webtalk underneath themselves as well. So they're going to be referring Webtalk a lot more than any of these Facebook users were referring Facebook back in these days. And you can see the amount of volume came in such a rush with that. Now, what I was saying before about the users, what I wanted you to keep that in mind is because if we look on these posts, now we have changed the trend here, and that's from the follow-up with where RJ, that kind of stuff. Plus, a lot of affiliates would have begun following up with their referrals, that sort of stuff. But if you actually look at RJ's post, and we can come here and you can see 1,300 people viewed this post, okay? If we keep coming down, majority of these posts, they're getting viewed by in the thousands, okay? Between 1 and 2,000 people are viewing these posts when he's following up. Now, the difference this time is when they do launch the app, RJ is actually going to send an email blast to every single one of these 7 million total users. Now, these members here are going to begin to follow up with the members underneath them with the Webtalk app, as well as all of these are going to get an email blast about the Webtalk app being launched. And this is why I really strongly believe, because of this affiliate program, because of what happens from past history when apps get launched with something like a social media site, is really, really insane. And I'm pretty excited about next year. I think next year is going to be absolutely awesome for anyone on Webtalk that is currently building a line. So we've been saying from day one, do it now, do it while the app isn't here, refer now when others won't. Because if you've got a decent line underneath you right now, when that Webtalk app comes out, if you encourage everybody underneath you to download that app, just so it's in their phone, even if they're not using it, if it's there, they're going to click it every now and again. They're going to look through it every now and again. They're going to see a lot of other members' results floating around, that sort of stuff, and it's really going to motivate them to begin to refer. So those that have been referring really hard lately won't have to refer so hard anymore because their line is actually going to begin getting active and referring for them. So anyway, I hope this builds up your excitement a bit. It does with me. I didn't really have anything to follow up with you today, so I just wanted to go over this and just what I actually see coming in the future. So hope this helps and see you on the next one.